MEMIC supports Maine businesses because we are one. When they thrive, we thrive. We insure 18,000 employers in Maine who really work in so many ways all over our state to make things better in their communities and better for their businesses and better for their employees.
If somebody who is watching this and they have never heard of WEX or they don't exactly know what WEX does, what would you say to them?
I'd say we're a corporate payments company, which means nothing to most people. But if you were to go online and book a hotel room and you would then make a payment, you'd make that payment with your personal card. We would pay all the hotels in the world on behalf of Expedia. So everything we do is highly integrated behind the scenes, all with businesses, over 500,000 businesses across the world.
I'd love the evolution of what we're doing. What we're doing right now for WEX has never been done. So we're pushing to Amazon Web Services, we're pushing to lots of cloud-based applications where typically things have been done in-house. So that's pretty exciting. My team's been growing. We've doubled in size in the last year, and it's always fun to be part of something that's growing and evolving as you move on.
So I was very pleasantly surprised to get to WEX and be involved right away with a $1.5 billion deal that really had a lot of implications way outside of the state. It's very important to WEX that we are a Maine-based company and that we put as much as we can back into the community.
One of the places we give back are the arts, and we think of the arts as really important to create a vibrant community.
Has your gender played a part in any specific challenges over the years?
Yeah, you stand out, and I think that you can frame it however you want. And I think for me, the way that I've chosen to frame it over time is to think of it as somebody who will be noticed. Because when I walk into a room, and I remember that when we first went public, 12 years ago, I was the CFO, and I'd walk in the room and you could see the reaction of somebody when you'd walk in, which would be surprise, shock, and over time what I learned is that that also meant that it was a chance to leave an impression. And so it is different, people notice that you're different, and that's not all bad.
That's good. That's why I love WEX. Honestly, I think they recognize that I'm a husband and a father in addition to a WEXer, and that's a really valuable trait to have, because you want to feel like you can go home and unplug when you need to. They expect you to perform at your highest level, but at the same time, you respect the needs of responsibility of family. So
WEX offers a philosophy of working hard and playing hard. In the fall, I'm always on the soccer field with my boys, and in the winter I ski. We're a skiing family and we go to Sugarloaf. In the summer, we like to spend time at the beach. It's just a great place to spend time with your family.
Last Sunday, I started the day fishing in Casco Bay, right off Cousins Island. Then we went to Pumpkin Valley Farm and did a hayride. And then, in the afternoon, my 5-year-old learned how to ride a bike without training wheels, zooming up and down our cul-de-sac. So, every weekend's different, but that's it. I just think about one day, that's the perfect encapsulation of what life is like.
Whenever you get an opportunity to do something like what I have in my career, I think that there's also a responsibility, because you get a chance to do something that not a lot of women get a chance to do, and so I think about that often, and I want to make sure that I do it well. And I think also people think you have to choose, whether or not you have a family, whether or not you have a professional career. And men don't choose. Women shouldn't have to choose either.
I've heard some people refer to WEX as a 30-year-old startup, and I think that's endearing. When you're a high-growth company, you're constantly evolving, and so one, it's growth, it's excitement, it's energy. It's also very relationship-based, though. I was hired in IT, I moved into the business, but the relationships that I've built along the way have really, created this network of get it done type of people that I can leverage everywhere I go, and I feel like it's truly a family here. It's really nice.
Look at the future of our company. The next 5 years will be even more transformative as the way that we work in the world is changing. That rate of technology change is just incredible, and so I'm just excited about how we're positioned and where we're going as a business.